Have you ever noticed someone who just can't stop talking about themselves? Every conversation somehow turns back to them. Their job. Their looks. Their accomplishments. And if you don't praise them, they either get cold or they get mad. It's not just confidence. It's deeper than that. In this video, we're diving into a powerful and often misunderstood personality trait, narcissism. Specifically, we're going to explore why narcissists are addicted to admiration, and what that really means behind the scenes. Because if you've been around someone like this, maybe a partner, a parent, a boss, or even a friend, you've probably felt confused, drained, or like you were constantly trying to please someone who could never be satisfied. Let's make sense of it, together. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is narcissism? It's easy to throw the word around, especially online. He's such a narcissist. She only cares about herself. But real narcissism goes much deeper. At the core, a narcissist has an inflated sense of self-importance. A deep need for attention and admiration. A lack of empathy. And often, fragile self-esteem hiding beneath the surface. It's like they're wearing a mask. A confident, charming, powerful mask. But underneath? There's often fear, emptiness, and insecurity. And to keep the mask on, they need constant admiration. So, why do they crave admiration so much? Well, imagine living in a world where your self-worth depends entirely on how others see you. Where silence feels like rejection. Where being ignored feels like being erased. For a narcissist, admiration isn't just nice, it's necessary. It's how they feel alive. It's how they regulate their emotions. It's how they avoid the deep, uncomfortable truth, I don't feel enough on my own. Think of admiration like a drug. The praise gives them a high, but it doesn't last. So they need more. Then more again. It becomes a cycle, and it can get ugly when they don't get their fix. Where does this need come from? Many narcissists had childhoods filled with emotional imbalance. Some were told they were perfect, brilliant, and special, all the time. They never learned to fail. Never built emotional resilience. Others were emotionally neglected. Told they weren't good enough. Or they were only praised when they performed. So they learned this rule, I'm only lovable when I'm impressive. That mindset sticks. And as adults, they continue chasing admiration. Not because they're arrogant. But because deep down, they're still trying to prove they're worth something. Let's make this real with a story. Meet Jordan. Jordan is the guy who always seems confident. He dresses sharp. He talks smooth. At work, he constantly reminds people of his achievements. In meetings, if someone else gets praise, he finds a way to outshine them. Yeah, I actually closed a deal twice that size last month. In his relationship, it's the same. At first, he's incredibly charming. Romantic. Generous. But over time, his partner feels like she can't keep up. If she doesn't compliment him enough, he gets distant. If she talks about her own success, he gets irritated. If she sets a boundary, he flips the script. Why are you attacking me? After everything I've done for you? See what's happening here? Jordan doesn't feel safe unless he's admired. Even love isn't enough, it has to come with praise, attention, and admiration. That's the narcissistic cycle. Being in a relationship with a narcissist, romantic, professional, or family, can feel like emotional quicksand. At first, it might feel amazing. They're charming, confident, exciting. But then, the shift begins. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. Like nothing you do is ever enough. You find yourself constantly trying to keep them happy, avoid conflict, and give more, hoping to get back to how things were at the beginning. But the more you give, the more they take. This is what people often call the narcissistic abuse cycle. 1. Idealize, they love bomb you. You're amazing. 2. Devalue, they criticize you, make you feel small. 3. Discard, they ghost you or push you away. 4. Then they might start over again, if it benefits them. It's not about connection. It's about control. So, what do you do if someone like this is in your life? First, get clear on your boundaries. Ask yourself, what am I willing to give? What's not okay anymore? Second, learn to detach emotionally. You won't win a battle with someone who needs to be right all the time. Don't try to outlogic a narcissist. It's exhausting and usually pointless. Third, protect your self-esteem. Don't let their opinion of you become your truth. And finally, if you can, get support. Talk to a therapist, a friend, a support group. You don't have to deal with this alone. And if it's a romantic relationship, sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away. So here's the truth, narcissists don't chase admiration because they feel superior. They chase it because, deep down, they're scared they're not enough. And while we can have compassion for that, it doesn't mean we should let ourselves be drained by it. You are allowed to protect your energy. You are allowed to set boundaries. You are allowed to say enough. If this video gave you clarity or peace of mind, go ahead and give it a like, it really helps others find this content. And if you want to keep diving into psychology, toxic traits, and emotional healing, consider subscribing. More videos like this are on the way. Thanks for spending your time with me today. Stay grounded, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next one.